See their antennas sticking out there? There's a worker termite. They're trying to repair this. I've just been breaking open these tunnels, seeing what's going on, but they're still trying to do their normal activities. But today, we're going to be treating this house for termites. So I'm in the crawl space right now. This is Dan the Bugman, the Dan the Bugman Pest Control channel. One of the main reasons that pest control companies are in business is because of termites. And termites eat and consume wood, and they are going to town on this person's poor house. And we are in here in Kentucky, and I'm doing this termite treatment. What I'm doing today is a very, very good way to get rid of termites. It's almost what I would recommend 100% of the time if you have termites infesting your house. Well, luckily for you guys, I've already gotten everything mixed up. Today, I've got this hose with me, and it's connected back to the truck, and it's got a product in it called Taurus SC. And today's video is actually sponsored by Control Solutions, the company that makes the chemical Taurus. Now, this chemical has an active ingredient called fipronil. The fipronil is going to transfer from termite to termite and spread throughout this whole colony. And that's also a big problem with termites. They live in a colony system, so there's going to be 100,000 individual termites that can potentially be eating this house. And the way the fipronil active ingredient works is it gets on the termite skin as they are digging and foraging through the soil. These are subterranean termites. And when they come in contact with the fipronil, it slowly starts to transfer throughout the colony. Now, this process can take a variable amount of time, as soon as a couple weeks, but as long as a few months. It just depends on how active the termite colony is and how exposed they are to the product. But the good news is that the customer has called us, and we do thousands of termite treatments every year, and I'm lucky enough to be able to make videos like this to educate you guys on what to do if you find termite damage or termite swarmers, or just want to get a preventative termite treatment in your house, guys. I would highly recommend trying to prevent something like this, because these termites have gone to town on the house. The reproductive ones are even starting to come out of the ground, and they're starting to repair the tunnels there. That's the worker termite trying to get back into the tunnel. Their antennas are straight, whereas ant antennas are elbowed. And a lot of people don't realize this, but termites and ants actually aren't that super biologically related. Termites are actually in the same family as cockroaches and praying mantis, where ants are most closely related to things like bees and wasps. So that's a subterranean termite right there. See how it has two parts to its body? It just has a head and an abdomen, whereas ants, well, that's not an ant, just to be clear. That is a reproductive termite swarmer. See how it just crawled in there? It knows where to go. Ants have 3 parts to their body, whereas termites just have 2 parts to their body. The head and the abdomen. And they are insects, of course. They have 6 legs and 2 antennas, and they have the ability to fly. Not all termites fly, but the reproductive ones definitely fly. Their wings are huge. Reproductive termites aren't really meant to have like super good control of themselves when they fly. It's really just kind of like a kite. They just want to catch as much wind as possible and just to be transferred to another place where they can start a new colony. They don't want to fall close to the tree. They don't want to start a new colony on top of their old termite colony. They want to start a new one somewhere else. They want to branch out from their family. They're independent reproductive termites. They don't want to stay too close to home. So these termites are super, super cool in my opinion, and it's just fascinating to see how they've been able to make a tunnel, well, multiple tunnels, all the way from the ground, all the way up to this person's house. And they're completely blind. They really have no idea where they're going. They just kind of forage around, randomly looking for food, and when they find some wood, they send a pheromone signal to the other termites and say, hey guys, I found some wood, let's start eating. And that's what they're doing to this person's house. They're absolutely going to town, eating the floor joists and the support beams, and some of the subfloor they're eating as well. But a lot of times the subfloor is like plywood, and the termites don't like plywood as much. It's got too much glue in it. They like the normal wood. What we normally do before we treat the termites is we just knock down all the tunnels, just so we know whenever we do a termite inspection next year that all of the tunnels have been knocked down. If there's any fresh activity, we will know. I'm gonna just kind of scrape all this down. And you can hear me like pushing against it. It's quite strong. Very strong. It's crazy. I mean, sometimes you just got to get the right angle on it. But as I knock it down, it exposes, you know, the termites that are crawling around in it. But I'm going to finish knocking this all down. And then I'm going to show you what I'm doing to treat it. There you go. And I'd say that's knocked down enough. That'll take them, if they weren't being treated today, it would still take them a very long time to repair it. But they're going to be treated today, so the colony is going to be dying off pretty soon. But there's a bunch of worker termites I knocked down. There's another one of those really cool reproductive termites that is not quite ready, but it's going to be a reproductive termite because it has those wings growing in on the back, but it's still white. But you can see it has eyes. See, its eyes are black, whereas these worker termites, they're completely blind to the world. They cannot see a thing. All they have is their sense of smell, those antennas, and yeah, they won't be able to, you know, survive. Well, they're going to be treated here shortly with the product that is sponsoring this video, the Taurus SC and Control Solutions. So thank you for sponsoring this video. But it's really cool, guys. That reproductive termite, it's probably ready to start a new colony somewhere else. There's actually another technician outside the house treating the outside soil for termites, but I'm inside the crawl space here. I love coming inside crawl spaces because that's where all the fun stuff happens. You don't get any of this cool stuff on the outside of the house. You got to get your hands dirty to get down here and see all this cool stuff. So let me go ahead and put my glove on here, and we will continue treating this for termites. I've already got the chemical on my truck mixed up, and I've got the hose down here, so all I have to do is apply it properly to the soil around the crawl space. The areas I apply it includes piers like this. This is actually just a support pier, like all of those support piers. So I will be applying the chemical around all of those piers, and also all around the outside perimeter of this house. If you can see down there, guys, if you look down there, guys, there's actually tons of tunnels in this crawl space. There's one there up the wall. There's a couple more down there, and there's even actually some old tunnels going up the wall there. I don't know if they've had termites in the past or what, but I'm gonna go ahead and start treating this area pretty heavily. Obviously, these termites are going to come in contact with the chemical immediately, so I'm gonna treat this area pretty heavily. So I got my knee pads and boots on, and you just kind of treat the wall here and make sure it doesn't splash back on you, but you just treat the soil all around the pier, and the termites are going to come in contact with it. Basically, you just keep doing this all around each of the piers until the ground is soaked. Now, you're supposed to apply it at 2 gallons per 10 linear feet. When you've been doing termite treatments as long as I have, it kind of comes second nature, just knowing like how many gallons your truck puts out. But I'm going to go ahead and finish up this treatment here, guys. Let me know if you have any questions about termites. I highly recommend you getting your house just inspected for termites once a year. You get a termite treatment done every few years. Another great thing about the product I'm using today, Taurus, is that it also doubles as a general insecticide. So when I'm in the crawl space spraying and I see things like this spider hanging out on the wall, it looks like a black widow. It's pretty small though, but the good thing about Taurus SC is that it's also a general insecticide. So I can just kind of spray it on the spider, and of course it just blasted the spider away, but it's also going to leave a residual and help control just general pests inside this crawl space also. So thank you so much to Control Solutions. They are sponsoring my channel, but it's actually the perfect match because they're sponsoring me, but we've been using their products for years and we trust all of their products and they all do a great job. I thank you guys as always for watching this video. This was a super cool one. It's only a few months out of the year where we get all of these termite calls where we have swarming termites coming out of people's houses, and I'm glad I got to show this to you guys. And there's a lot of myths about termites, and I just want to clear things up. So I always tell you guys the truth on this channel, and let me know if you have any questions about termites, and I will be happy to answer them. I'll see you guys next time.